I would like to show you how to make two simple yet kind of unique cards. They are Christmas cards, and I made them using just basic supplies and tools. You don't need any special scrappy collections or stamps or anything. We are starting with A2 card base, and we are marking the middle of the upper edge, and we are drawing a triangle using the bottom edge and this dot, and we cut out the triangle, and we have a stencil of our Christmas tree that will go well with envelope for A2 size. I took A4 size white cardstock. I scored it in the middle, and I used a stencil to cut out the Christmas tree. The folding line is the line that is like the longer side of a Christmas tree. So you can only cut one of each A4 paper size, but do not worry, you can use the rest of the paper to cut out just the regular cardstock base. In A2 size, so we are using the trimmer to cut out the straight lines. It really is very simple and easy to make, and the shape is very unique. You don't have a lot of space for wishes inside, so it will be perfect for like Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year kind of wishes, because the card is quite small because of the triangular size. I will be using smooth cardstock pads and glitter pads from scrapbook.com, and I'm using this Christmas Christmas set for the one Christmas tree, and peppermint set for the second Christmas tree. They will be in two different color schemes. So I'm just using the stencil I made at the beginning to mark the triangle, and it will be a base for the further composition, and it will be glued down to this white cardstock base later. Of course, you can use different color of cardstock for the cardstock base. It doesn't have to be white, maybe green would be even better. But it is just base, so go wherever you want with this. And I will be showing you how to make the Christmas tree on the one example, and I will make the other one of the camera. So I am doing the peppermint kind of a Christmas tree. So I trimmed down a piece of paper, marked it to the bottom of my stencil, and fringed it with regular scissors. Now I'm taking another strip of paper. They are like about maybe 2 inches, 5 centimeters. It doesn't matter because part of it will be hidden. And I'm trimming it down to this kind of, I don't know the English word for this geometrical figure, but we are trimming it down to like in the sides, and fringe it too. And we are going with the first strip, and I'm using the rest of the paper. I will just trim the up or down. And as you can see, I'm not measuring, I'm not adding any pencil marks, anything. I'm just doing it like by hand. But if you feel like you don't like being freestyling like me, you can use a pencil and mark it with the pencil if you feel like it will be easier for you. I'm not aiming for perfection because the fringe will hide everything. Like if the line isn't straight, if the sides aren't perfect, it doesn't matter because it will still look wonky as it's supposed to when it comes to this kind of a card with a fringe. And my fifth layer is like the top of the Christmas tree, so it's a triangle, and I have 5 layers in total. And you are doing the same with the second color, with the green card. Before I will glue everything together, I want to kind of add shading, so I was looking for a good Distress Oxide inks shade. I was using my, this is where I have like, I'm looking for English word, samples of my inks. So I was looking for a good color and I thought I didn't have any perfect one, so this cracked pistachio is the one that I decided to use, and I'm using the blending tool from scrapbook.com to just apply the color on the edges of the Christmas tree, because this is what it will overlap one over another, and this is all you will have visible. So the upper part of each fringe will be covered with another layer of fringe, so do not worry about that. I'm cleaning my desk, and I will do exactly the same with the second Christmas tree. I will use different color of Distress Oxide, not the cracked pistachio, because the color doesn't match. I wanted my Christmas tree to be more dimensional, so I'm using the foam strips. If you want it to be flat for better fit, like the mailing envelope, don't use a strip of foam adhesive. The foam adhesive in strips is the easiest here to use, because we don't want to add any adhesive behind the fringe. On the line when the fringe is ending, this is the spot where you need to add your foam. So this is what I'm doing. I'm adding the foam and a strip of glue, so the lower part of the Christmas tree will be glued flat, and just this part with a foam will be raised a bit, so this will be layer over layer over layer. I don't know if you can understand what I'm trying to say. And after everything is glued down, I am trimming a bit of the size, because I made one layer too big, and I'm ruffling the edges of my Christmas tree, and it's done. You can decorate it. You can keep it simple with no ornaments, just a drop of snow. You can add the inscription, whatever float your boat. This is just the base, and you go wherever you want with this. I will create ornaments on one Christmas tree, but on the other, the green one, I will also add a string that will imitate the Christmas lights, not lights, I'm looking for a word. The string that you hang on the Christmas tree, like, the decorative strings. Sorry, I'm losing words today. So I just use this string with a golden thread on this Christmas tree, and then wrapping it around the base. There is a glue on the back, because first I was just going to glue it down, and then I had this moment of revelation. Stop! Use the string. So I just took the string, glue it all over, and as you can see, I'm not doing it in the even layers. One are higher, one are lower, so I just try to keep it more random than straight, and I'm just making it fit better before the glue will stack too hard, and I'm trimming down the piece of string. So this is how it looks, and I'm really happy that I had this idea, because this is kind of an upgrade for the simple pattern on the other card. And I am ready to add inscription. I will be using those sticker books. Those are the new and improved stickers books from scrapbook.com, and on this one I will have like ho 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 Merry Christmas, and the other Christmas tree will have Merry made with alpha stickers, and Christmas made with just the sticker you can see on the top of the set. So I'm adding ho ho ho, but I'm also adding a piece of glue under each, because the glue of the stickers doesn't stick like really well, especially on the fringe. So I wanted to be sure it won't fall out during the shipping process, so I'm just adding extra glue. And I have a Merry Christmas from the phrases page, and I'm using pieces of foam adhesive to adhere it to the surface because I wanted it to be lifted a little bit over the surface. I will do exactly the same on the second card, but instead ho 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 I will have Merry, and instead Merry Christmas I will have only Christmas, and they are from the sticker book too, so I didn't record this part because it's really easy. And now I'm reaching for glitter pads. Scrapbook.com released recently the rainbow glitter pads and metallic, and I'm mixing rainbow. I took this fuchsia pink color out of it, and I will be adding silver from the second book. And for my other Christmas tree I will be mixing red from rainbow book and gold from metallic. This Christmas tree got star-shaped ornaments, and the other one will have like a round circular ones, so they will kind of be a little bit different. I don't like to make direct copies of exactly the same designs. I'm gluing together two layers of glitter paper for the stars to be more sturdy. But you can go with one layer too. This paper is quite thin, so I think it's good to double the layers. And this is the silver one from the mixed metals paper pad, and I'm gluing it down to my Christmas tree using foam squares. So even more dimension. As I said, you can quit dimension and you can make everything flat if you wish so. Not all the cards I'm making are being shipped, mailed. Some of them are added to the gifts, so I'm sure it won't be ruined if I'm handling it personally. So I can kind of go crazy and add a lot of dimension for this kind of cards. Um, I'm wrapping up decorating this Christmas tree. As I said, the second one is very similar in process, but it has different shapes, so you can easily follow the same footsteps on making. You can try your own favorite color combinations. I'm wrapping up the card by adding snowy snowy layer, and I'm using pops of color. This one is white, and I will also add a little bit of silver glitter to this one, but the second card will be with the white pops of color only. So for this one I added a bit of frosty glitter here and there, so it's like an extra sparkle to this card. Of course, you have to leave them to dry because pops of color need some time to dry, and they will look really great, and they are quite simple to make. If you want to make similar one with your kids, this is the great idea too. So we have the second card finished. As you can see, the same idea, a little bit different in colors. And here are a few close-ups. Thank you so much for staying with me. Check the description box for all the links of the products I used during making those cards. I want to wish you all a merry, happy Christmas whenever you are, wherever you are, and whatever you are celebrating. Thank you so much for staying with me, and here are some other videos you may like. You can also click the subscribe button to follow my channel. And thank you so much for staying with me, and bye!